How to manifest anything you want. There exists throughout this entire universe a law so fundamental, so unchanging, that it governs the very fabric of reality itself. This law states simply that mind is the creative force behind all manifestation, and matter is but the physical expression of mental activity. When you grasp this profound truth, you hold in your hands the master key to creating whatever you desire in life. Every great achievement, every remarkable invention, every magnificent structure you see around you first existed as a thought in someone's mind. The great cathedrals of Europe, the vast industrial empires, the works of art that stir the human soul, it all began as invisible thoughts before becoming visible realities. This is the first principle you must understand. Everything you see in the physical world is the result of mental causation. Your mind is not merely a passive receiver of circumstances, but an active creator of your life experiences. The thoughts you think, the images you hold in your consciousness, the beliefs you accept as true, these are the invisible forces that shape your visible world. When you learn to direct these mental forces with precision and purpose, you become the architect of your own destiny. The ancient wisdom teaches us that as above, so below, as in the mental realm, so in the physical realm. Your outer world is a perfect reflection of your inner world. If you wish to change your circumstances, you must first change your thinking. If you desire different results, you must create different mental causes. The power of definite purpose. The starting point of all manifestation is a definite purpose, clear, specific, burning desire for something you wish to bring into your life. Without this definite purpose, your mental energies scatter like leaves in the wind, producing random and often unwanted results. But when you focus your mind upon a single, definite objective, you set into motion forces that will move mountains to bring that objective into reality. Your definite purpose must be more than a mere wish or hope. It must be a consuming desire that burns within you with the intensity of fire. It must be so clear and specific that you can see it, feel it, and experience it in your imagination as if it were already yours. Write down your definite purpose in the clearest possible terms, leaving no room for doubt or confusion about what you desire. Remember always that your only limitations are those which you set up in your own mind or permit others to set up for you. The universe knows no impossible, only unopposed. When your purpose is definite and your desire is intense, the universe conspires to bring you the opportunities, the people, and the circumstances necessary for its fulfillment. But here is a truth that few understand. Your definite purpose must be coupled with a plan for its achievement. You cannot simply wish for something and expect it to materialize without effort on your part. You must be willing to give something of value in return for what you desire. The universe operates on the principle of fair exchange, UPT. Nothing is ever given without something being received in return. Create a detailed plan for the attainment of your purpose. Break it down into specific steps you can take immediately. Then begin where you stand, with whatever resources you possess, and take the first step. The path will reveal itself as you move forward, but you must begin with faith and take that first step into the unknown. The master key of applied faith. Faith is not a passive belief, but an active mental attitude that gives substance to your thoughts and power to your desires. Applied faith is the mental state wherein you clear your mind of all doubts and fears and direct it with unwavering certainty toward the attainment of your definite purpose. There are two ways to use the power of faith. You can direct it toward the things you desire, or you can direct it toward the things you fear. Most people, unconsciously and unfortunately, apply their faith in reverse by constantly thinking about and believing in poverty, failure, ill health, and other undesirable conditions. They then wonder why these very conditions manifest in their lives. To manifest what you desire, you must learn to apply your faith in a positive direction. This means keeping your mind fixed upon your definite purpose with absolute belief in its attainment. When doubts arise, as they surely will, you must immediately redirect your thoughts back to your desired outcome with renewed conviction. Applied faith requires that you act as if your desire is already fulfilled. You must think, speak, and conduct yourself as one who has already achieved what you seek. This is not self-deception, but rather the recognition that in the realm of mind, your desire is already accomplished the moment you conceive it with burning intensity and unwavering faith. Begin each day with expressions of gratitude for the fulfillment of your desire, even before you see physical evidence of its manifestation. This act of grateful expectancy aligns your consciousness with the successful completion of your purpose and accelerates its physical appearance. When temporary defeat comes, as it may, remember that your faith is being tested. Accept these setbacks as nothing more than challenges to strengthen your conviction and keep moving forward with persistent action. Every great achievement has been preceded by temporary defeats that served only to intensify the burning desire for success. The science of mental transmutation. The human mind possesses the remarkable ability to transmute or transform any circumstance, condition, or experience into its exact opposite. This is the science of mental transmutation, and it is one of the most powerful forces available to those who understand its application. Through the power of transmutation, you can convert failure into success, poverty into riches, fear into courage, and hatred into love. The key lies in your mental attitude toward whatever circumstances you face. Every adversity carries within it the seed of an equivalent benefit, but you must look for this seed with a positive mental attitude and nurture it with constructive thinking. When faced with unpleasant circumstances, immediately ask yourself, what lesson can I learn from this experience? How can this apparent setback serve my ultimate purpose? What opportunity is hidden within this challenge? By asking these questions, you activate the transmutation process and begin to extract benefit from what appears to be a disadvantage. The most successful people in all walks of life have mastered this science of transmutation. They have learned to use every experience, whether pleasant or unpleasant, as raw material for building greater success. They understand that circumstances do not determine their destiny. Their response to circumstances does. Practice this science daily by looking for the good in every situation, no matter how challenging it may appear. Train your mind to automatically search for opportunities within problems, for benefits within setbacks, for stepping stones within obstacles. This habit of positive transmutation will revolutionize your entire life experience. The art of concentrated thought. Your ability to concentrate your thoughts upon your definite purpose is the measure of your power to manifest that purpose. Concentration is the act of focusing all of your mental energy upon a single point of attention, like sunlight focused through a magnifying glass can start a fire. Most people scatter their mental energies in a dozen different directions, thinking about their problems, their fears, their past failures, and their uncertain future. This scattered thinking produces scattered results. To manifest what you desire, you must learn to gather all of your mental forces and direct them like a laser beam toward your definite objective. Set aside time each day for concentrated thought upon your definite purpose. Find a quiet place where you will not be disturbed and spend at least 15 minutes visualizing your desire as already fulfilled. See yourself in possession of what you want. Feel the emotions you would experience if your desire were already realized. Make this mental picture so vivid and real that your subconscious mind accepts it as fact. During these periods of concentration, refuse to allow your mind to wander to other subjects. When distracting thoughts arise, gently but firmly redirect your attention back to your desired outcome. This requires practice and discipline, but it is essential for successful manifestation. The subconscious mind, which controls the automatic functions of your body and connects you to the infinite intelligence of the universe, cannot tell the difference between a vividly imagined experience and an actual physical experience. When you consistently feed your subconscious mind clear, detailed pictures of your desired outcome, it begins to work automatically to bring that outcome into physical reality. Remember that what you think about most often and with the greatest emotional intensity is what tends to manifest in your life. Make certain that your concentrated thought is focused on what you want, not on what you want to avoid. The principle of persistent action. Thought without action is powerless, but action without thought is dangerous. The manifestation of your desires requires the marriage of clear thinking with persistent action. You must be willing to back up your mental images with physical effort directed toward the attainment of your purpose. Persistence is the quality that converts failure into success, poverty into riches, and dreams into reality. It is the sustained effort continued in spite of obstacles, setbacks, and temporary defeats. Most people give up just before success would have been achieved, not realizing that persistence is the final test before manifestation occurs. Create a daily action plan that moves you steadily toward your definite purpose. Break down your major objective into smaller, manageable steps that you can accomplish each day. Then, regardless of how you feel or what obstacles arise, take at least one action step every day toward your goal. There will be times when progress seems impossible, when obstacles appear insurmountable, when every rational voice tells you to quit. These are the moments that separate those who merely dream from those who achieve. These are the times when persistent action in the face of adversity transforms the dreamer into the achiever. Remember that the universe responds not to your needs, but to your actions. When you demonstrate through persistent effort that you are serious about achieving your purpose, the universe mobilizes all its forces to support your efforts. Opportunities appear, people come to your aid, and circumstances arrange themselves in your favor. But you must continue moving forward even when you cannot see immediate results. Success is often like the growth of bamboo, which shows no visible progress for years and then suddenly shoots up dozens of feet in a matter of weeks. Your persistent action may seem to produce no visible results for a time, but internally, tremendous forces are building that will eventually burst forth in spectacular manifestation. The secret of emotional alignment. Emotions are the power behind your thoughts, the fuel that drives manifestation. A thought without emotion is like a car without gasoline. A thought may be perfectly designed, but it will not move. When you align your emotions with your desires, you create an irresistible force that compels the universe to respond. The emotions of love, gratitude, joy, and enthusiasm are particularly powerful in accelerating manifestation. When you can generate these positive emotions while thinking about your desired outcome, you send out vibrations that attract corresponding circumstances with magnetic force. Many people sabotage their manifestation efforts by holding positive thoughts while harboring negative emotions. They think about success while feeling fearful, visualize abundance while feeling unworthy, or affirm their desires while emotionally expecting failure. This emotional contradiction creates internal conflict that blocks manifestation. To align your emotions with your desires, you must first become aware of your current emotional state. Throughout the day, regularly check in with yourself and notice what you are feeling. If you discover negative emotions such as fear, doubt, anger, or resentment, do not judge yourself harshly, but immediately take steps to shift your emotional state. One of the most effective methods for emotional alignment is the practice of gratitude. Begin each day by expressing sincere appreciation for everything good in your current life, no matter how small. Then extend this gratitude to include your desired outcomes, feeling grateful as if they were already accomplished. Another powerful technique is to recall past experiences when you felt completely confident, joyful, and successful. Relive these experiences in your imagination until you feel those positive emotions in the present moment. Then, while maintaining these elevated emotions, visualize the fulfillment of your current desires. The practice of grateful expectancy. The final key to manifestation is the cultivation of grateful expectancy, SO mental state that combines absolute certainty in the fulfillment of your desires with profound appreciation for their inevitable arrival. This is not mere hoping or wishing, but a deep knowing that what you have asked for is already on its way to you. Grateful expectancy is demonstrated by your willingness to prepare for the arrival of your desires. If you are manifesting a new position, begin preparing yourself now with the skills and knowledge you will need. If you are calling forth greater prosperity, start planning how you will wisely use and invest the abundance that is coming to you. This preparation is not based on arrogance or presumption, but on faith in the reliability of universal laws. Just as you would prepare your home for the arrival of an honored guest, you must prepare your life for the arrival of your manifested desires. Maintain this attitude of grateful expectancy even when external circumstances seem to contradict your vision. Remember that the universe operates according to its own timing, which may not align with your personal preferences, but which is always perfect for your ultimate good. During periods when manifestation seems delayed, resist the temptation to doubt or become impatient. Instead, use this waiting time to deepen your preparation, strengthen your faith, and refine your vision. Often, delays occur because the universe is arranging circumstances in ways that will allow your desires to manifest even more magnificently than you originally envisioned. Trust in the process. Know that your sincere desires, backed by unwavering faith and persistent action, must manifest according to natural law. The universe is not only friendly to your aspirations, it is actively conspiring to bring them about in the most beneficial way possible. Your part is to maintain clear intention, positive emotion, and consistent action while allowing the infinite intelligence of the universe to handle the details of manifestation. When you can release the need to control exactly how your desires will be fulfilled and simply trust in their inevitable arrival, you create the perfect conditions for miraculous manifestation. Remember always that you are not asking the universe for something that is not already yours by right. You are simply claiming what belongs to you as a child of infinite abundance. Step into this truth with confidence, move forward with faith, and watch in wonder as your thoughts take form in the world around you.